Welcome to the Sundering. Today is Tuesday, May 23rd, 9 p.m. Eastern. I almost said February for some reason. Eastern.
Going back in time.
Oh, God. 322, my lord, of the Sundering. This episode is brought to you by ads. Amazon, Newegg, Jinx. Go to our website if you plan on shopping on those sites and click through our link. It doesn't, it doesn't cost you anything extra. It doesn't do anything weird, but give us a little money back from the man. And if you like what you hear, or if you don't like what you hear, drop us a review on iTunes and Stitchers. We love it. We'll read it and fawn all over your awesome verboseness. What do we have on deck for you tonight?
Whoa.
Why are you still doing the Sundering? I don't know. Person whose name I won't say out loud. Ray.
What?
Nothing. Attending baking camp. Are you attending baking camp? Maybe we are. Let's find out. Welcome to the Sundering. Have you ever tried to fart? Really, Mr. Hasu?
He's been trying to sneak weird shit in lately. That's actually pretty funny, though. I'm not gonna lie.
Have you ever tried to fart the alphabet? We have. It didn't turn out so well. The local dry cleaners now hate us.
He's talking about sharding.
I understand that. That's fucking gross.
The Sundering is an explicit podcast, which may not be suitable for children, people with delicate sensibilities, animals under 10 pounds, certain towns in Idaho, citizens of Liechtenstein, members of the clergy, fans of the show Cop Rock, and vegans.
The following program is closed captioned for the thinking impaired.
Well, let's start the insanity.
This is the Sundering Podcast with your host, Seraphis.
Self-replicating bacon. I don't like fat chicks cutting my hair because we wouldn't want it to get weird or anything.
Rayfist.
He adds to the show and everyone gets upset. This is great. I know they say this, but I don't care.
And Xia.
Hi, Slurp. I'm so full of hate. I'm not sure what a podcast is. Slavery is different than a fish.
All right. Hello, I'm Seraphis. I'm joined by my co-hosts Ray and Xia.
Hi.
Hola.
Hi. What up?
And what is happening? There's
Giving
like
you the,
texting. There's like cats clawing through walls.
There's always cats.
Yep.
Just clawing through the wall. When they start like meowing inside the walls, that's when you know you got problems.
Yes.
And then you gotta put more cats inside the walls to get them out. Right, Ray?
Just can't beat that logic.
Yeah.
It's Charlie logic.
Sorry, I didn't get the reference. I'm like, what?
But now you do, right?
I didn't think it was a rap. I just thought he was saying it to say it.
No. In Always Sunny in Philadelphia, there's like a cat stuck in their wall. So what they do is they're like, well, let's just keep putting more cats in there to try and get the other cat out. So next thing you know, there's like 40 cats in their wall. It's the most ridiculous episode. And then finally, someone just like gets drunk and walks into the wall and gets like one cat out, and there's still like 39 left in there.
The other 39.
Yeah. Anyway, so speaking of cats, so let's start with you. How you doing? Your internet good? You think maybe?
Boy, you were just testing me tonight, aren't you?
Well, I just asked if your internet was good.
So let me just say this, because Seraphis was sent a gift from me.
Oh, I was going to talk about this, but go for it.
Oh, you were going to talk about it? Well, too bad, because I'm going to talk about it.
Well, go ahead. You
fired shots before the show began.
I was just joking. I was trying to make light of the situation.
My heart is sad because I sent Seraph a gift and it got stolen.
By the Postal Service.
And by what?
By the Postal Service.
I mean, it would have to be. So, apparently on the show, what was it, 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago? When I wasn't here? When did you all have that on?
It was like when you weren't here, so it wasn't last week, it was like the week, it was the week before that. So it's about 2 weeks ago.
Right. So so those of you who watched that episode, so I guess that would be what, 320?
I think
Something like
320.
that? Yeah, math is power.
Yeah.
Sarah came on the show and was confused as to why I would send him a box with an empty green mesh bag and a picture of Kate Upton with Ray's face transposed on it. And apparently a lot of people thought I was mean. Didn't people say I was mean or something?
Some people thought that was a really mean thing to do. Ray was just like, I had no part in this.
I was just like, that's very odd, but she didn't tell me anything about it, and I was just like, good on, whatever. Like,
So
I thought it was neat.
let me tell you what was in that box.
What's in the box?
There was something of questionable. Well, I guess I can say what was in it because it's not as though like if I'm in trouble, I'm in trouble. So I bought 5. So there was actually that creepy picture. That was in fact a picture of Ray's face on her body. I photoshopped a Mortal Kombat scene, and I printed it out in black and white, and then colored it by hand with color pencil. Yeah, there it is. You can see it if you're watching the video.
And no, so I'm not using this tonight. I'm saving this.
Okay.
I need to save it. I feel like this isn't like a one that I need to use it on.
Yeah, so I saved. Yeah, and that actually is what it is. The Mortal Kombat scene is a coupon because Cer and I sometimes get into like really nasty arguments, as Ray can attest to, and because our emotions get high, I take things wrong. Whatever, and so that was a coupon to get out of an argument with me. So there's that.
I'm saving that when I really need it.
I sent him 5 travel-size bottles of Woodford Reserve bourbon. I sent him a $5 gift card to Starbucks, and I colored a Ninja Turtles card because I was apparently on a coloring kick, and I wrote in the card that it was his emergency birthday kit, and to enjoy Ray Upton. And he did not get any of it.
Except for that
He didn't
Kate Upton
get any of
picture.
it. And I am so rattled by this. Like, we sat there for an hour trying, just like, what the fuck happened to our gifts?
This is why we didn't game after last episode. Is because we were getting to the heart of this because she was like, I was upset with you because you weren't appreciative of my gift, and I was like, you sent me a picture. She's like, yeah, but what about all the other stuff? I'm like, what other stuff? There was no other stuff.
Yeah. Like, it was one of those things where you do something for someone and you're like, I don't expect anything in return, but I would at least like a thank you kind of thing. And when he didn't say thank you, he was just like, well, I guess the picture, whatever, and I'm like, my feelings are really hurt. I put a lot of work into this. And then so we both went for like 2 or 3 weeks thinking the other was like weirdly mad, I guess. Or at least confused.
I was just more confused.
Ray was in the middle of it again.
I was confused. I was like, Ray, did you have anything to do with this? Ray's
here's how it went over my head. After the show, I didn't think about it because all it was a picture. So you could see how underwhelming it was. I was photoshopped on a picture, and Sarah accused me. I was just like, whatever. And next week, it's just back to normal. Then all of a sudden, you guys are mad at each other over it. I'm like, oh my god.
Yeah, well, that was why, because it was just like, man, what the hell? And so for those of you who thought I was mean, I'm just gonna let you know that this is a perfect learning lesson that you, even for me, that you need to have all the facts at hand before you pass judgment. Because I wouldn't have if I was gonna send him a picture of a random, picture like that, I would not have put it inside of a box.
That's what I was so confused about. Like, why would you put this in a box?
Come on, guys. I'm not. I like to do things for my friends, but I am definitely a tightwad when it comes to shipping. And if I can save money, I am not shipping. Yeah. so that was the epic story. I don't have anything really going on otherwise, so I wanted to share that because it was really important to me. But share that.
But I do have a digital version. I do have my digital version of my get out of jail free argument with Xia, which is bound to happen at some point with regards to Calm Before the Storm. So I will be hanging on to it. Mm-hmm. It is in my phone. It is backed up to the cloud even. And I have it also saved to my desktop. Because I am not losing it, because I feel it is that important that I have this picture. Because, as Ray can attest, something will go down at some point between now and October. And I'm going to need it.
Yeah, when Calm Before the Storm comes up, that's my cue to skedaddle.
But the question... But I have a question. If you're really mad, is that picture really going to, just calm the waters? Or, I don't know.
Yeah, it will.
I hope
Unless you do something really bad, which you won't. But it would, yeah, because I think it would make me laugh. It would be like, aha, aha.
I can just hold up my phone. Aha.
Aha. I feel
Bam.
like I should have made a coupon for Ray as well. Which was both of you need to shut the fuck up.
We should make coupon books. That should be our Festivus gifts to each other. We should make special coupon books.
Aww. That's
so sweet.
I like that.
It's cheap, Ray. It's cheap. I'm giving you
a picture on Twitter being like, use this, I don't care. Whatever.
Your apathy is...
No, it's not. It's like, I won't do it.
Well, you also didn't you also had you had that great idea about, what you thought would be, really funny wedding gifts.
Yeah, I have great ideas.
And you didn't do anything with it. I still have it written down somewhere that you're going to do it.
That's fine.
I'm trying to find a pen now. I can't find a pen.
Where's that gotten you? Writing something down that I'm supposed to do?
I don't know. It's gotten me nowhere. That's where it's gotten me.
Exactly. Now you can't even find the goddamn thing.
I found a pen. Oh, I'm knocking things over. But I found a pen.
Anyways, was there anything else that went on with this week that you'd like to talk about that wasn't that? Or you're just like...
Not especially. No, I was itching to get that off my chest.
Fair enough.
They have cream. They have cream for itchy chests, I hear.
What?
There's cream if you got a rash.
I hear there's a certain kind of necklace that you can put on a chest that will cure many things.
Oh. Would it happen to be made of a white substance?
It's definitely pearlescent.
I see. I've had a few of those in my time.
The only reason I know that word is because of GTA. It's one of the options for the car. I don't even know if I'm pronouncing it right. I honestly don't even know if I'm pronouncing it right. Whatever.
That sounded right.
See? It's the beauty of not doing a damn thing for however many... After I stopped editing this show, is that I have no accountability. I'm just I say stuff and then somebody's like, you're completely wrong. And I'm just like, yeah, that's great.
Fuck you.
We never said we were a factual show.
It's an empire of just laziness over here. Look at this. Yep. I have a John Madden 94 poster that I put up today. That's the most work
That's actually pretty amazing. You know what was great? If you were the 49ers and you took the middle linebacker and you whenever they hiked the ball, if you did it was a 4-3 and I think it was a man blitz, you could just run the middle linebacker directly through the line and just sack the quarterback all the time.
I don't like you for exposing glitches like that.
You know what? You would. You're that guy. You're that friend who would go over to their friends' houses. They'd be so excited for this game, and you would be like, "I gotta fucking beat these guys. How am I gonna fucking beat these guys?" And you'd go over, you would win. You'd be like, "Oh, I've never played this game before." Because you're sneaky. That's the kind of sneaky shit you do.
Here's what he would do. It's because I used to do it. I would hide. I would hide my Sega so they didn't see that I had the Game Genie in there, and I would put in the codes beforehand, and then just be like, "Guys, I can nail this one," and yeah.
Okay, that I never did.
I never did. I just made that up. I never did that.
Okay. Okay.
God. I just got good at video games. I never needed to worry about anyone cheating at me.
That's right.
Boom.
Madden was always my jam.
Oh, yeah?
It was. Well, you know what was my jam?
NBA Jam?
No.
Peanut butter?
Peanut butter and jam. Or jelly, whatever.
Peanut butter jelly time. Peanut butter jelly time.
All right, well, Ray, what else would you have with your peanut butter and jam after this week?
So I tried some of this Gatorade Flow.
Gatorade.
Terrible name, by the way. Terrible
What
name.
is it?
Is it
Well,
red?
different-
Hold on, is it red? And does it say flow on it? I'm just gonna say that's a
That's
little
why I
weird.
said it's a terrible name.
That's terrible. Who?
But it's Blackberry Wave is the flavor, so you know that's even better. Anyways, it wasn't bad. It was on sale at the 7-Eleven, which I frequent on my way to and from work sometimes. You know.
Roll Tide.
So. Anyways, I'm thirsty, so I'm parched.
Sarah, you're doing that thing you do that we talked about.
I am
typing?
interacting.
What, typing?
No. Talking over Ray.
I'm throwing stuff. Did we talk about that before?
Poor Ray is
Racing.
just trying to talk about his week.
Oh, my week.
He's drinking Flow.
I played Rust. Let's see. I made a
Did the
friend.
racist? Did the another racist or?
I actually screenshotted the guy just N bombing and F bombing, like the bad F that I can't say. like I'm just like, I gotta save this because I just want an example if I ever have to prove like, yeah, I saw this guy coming. But no, I made a friend. His name is Cornflakes. They have some great names in this.
Are you serious?
This sounds like a sequel to Friday. Like, what are you doing? Oh, I'm meeting with my friend Cornflakes.
Yeah, me and Cornflakes we had to hide our chains when we were on D.Va.
You ain't got no job, ain't got shit to do. What are you doing? I'm gonna go see my friend Cornflakes.
That's a great character name.
Well,
That's fantastic.
Anyways, I'm assuming it's either a very shy person that doesn't have a mic or doesn't use one, or a kid that just refuses to get a mic because he knows he'll get mocked. Not by me, but by most players in these kind of games. Anyways, he keeps on using the general chat to talk to me, and he announced that we were going to raid the base across the way from us. And I was just like, no! So you can write notes. You can write notes in games. So we figured that out. So I passed a note back and forth with him. Although I was talking to him. Also, I found out that there were a lot of people that spoke Spanish on the server. So he might have been one of those. But then he was speaking English in the notes. Maybe not. Blew my own theory there. All right.
Cornflakes.
Back to square one. Corny square.
Corny. Cornflakes.
He's very good at base building compared to me. My idea of base building is just haphazardly put doors in places and then not realize they're in a terrible place. Yeah, we raided that place, and then somebody came right after we left, so we were very lucky to avoid them. But somebody was like, "Oh, you're raiding, huh? I'll be there," and I'm just like, "Great, we better hurry." Anyways,
God.
Yeah, it's terrible. But Rust is still fun. I have not been raided yet, so.
Except by the racist last week.
Yeah, but I killed him.
But you didn't harvest his body.
I said I immediately did that. That was the first thing I did.
I just re-listened to last week's episode, and I asked you that, and you're like, no, I didn't.
I didn't?
That's what you said in the episode. I just re-listened to it today on my way home. So what is it, Ray?
I don't remember now. I don't care. All right. And Destiny 2. I'm excited to talk about that.
We will be talking about that soon.
Yeah. So that's about it. I don't know.
All right. Well, I am drinking Woodford Reserve in honor. So after Xia told me about the Woodford Reserve, I felt bad, so I went out and I got myself some Woodford Reserve.
Aww.
So now I'm drinking the Woodford Reserve.
So fun.
In honor of the bottles that got poured out for our homies Cornflakes.
Listen, don't bring Cornflakes into this. I don't know if he's old enough to drink.
Dude, I'm sure he's got the hookup.
Okay.
Let's see. I played a ton of Heroes of the Storm. I got the loot crates. I've been leveling up characters. I actually played a little bit with my kids. I told them like which button they could push against the AI. I'm not doing competitive with them. Jesus, that would be just terrible. More Warcraft raiding. I'm actually pretty proud of my guild. We had a lot of people out this past week for vacations and whatnot. So a lot of people I had to switch off on alts and everything, and we still did really, really well. We wound up clearing all the way up to Gul'dan, and while we didn't get him, I was actually really impressed with how the guild just kind of just like patchworked a raid together, and we just did it. So I'm actually
like the
pretty proud.
boss from Max?
Something like that. So good job. Felix not our own server, line side. We're always looking for awesome people. And then the real thing that I wanted to talk about, other than the news when we get to it, is I finished The Gunslinger.
Oh.
Yo, you did that quick. Oh, that's right. You had the audiobook.
Yeah.
Right.
So
Thoughts?
Well, first of all, I made a reference to it, Allie, with the number 19 that you missed.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh.
It's okay.
So I'm just going to say that for the next few minutes there might be some spoilers, but really Ray's told me that this book has been out since the 80s, so
yeah.
Seriously, whatever at this point. So what I gathered from the book is that the main area is somewhere possibly in the future or a parallel dimension.
Mm-hmm.
And at first I thought it was purgatory.
It's a good guess.
But then there was a scene where they were talking about an Amico station that they thought was an altar to the gods, and I was just like, Jesus H. Christ. I mean, this is
if you didn't know what an Amico station was, you would have thought it was an altar to the gods too.
Well, I thought maybe it was Fallout 5 or something here.
Yeah, you never know.
Settlement problem.
Dude, I would buy the shit out of Fallout 5, New Gilead or New whatever. I don't know. I don't know what other place there could be.
Let's see. Yeah, so there's then the kid Jake, he just shows up. He was on Earth. He comes, he shows up. Doesn't quite make it. That was very anticlimactic. I'm just going to say, losing Jake was very anticlimactic.
You didn't find it upsetting? Not upsetting to the point of boo-hooing, but
I found it was just he's dead.
Okay.
No, not for me, but that's the way I feel that the gunslinger kind of treated him. Is well, you're gonna fall. I can't really save you. Bye.
Well, that's because you had to make a tough choice there.
I don't know. That whole part just felt very anticlimactic. There was no struggle. You didn't You're just
you know what? I'll tell you what. If you feel that way, if you continue with this series and then listen back to when you're saying this, I think you'll find it kind of funny. I'm just saying.
Well, I was gonna say, if it seemed that way, I agree with you, because it did seem that way in the Gunslinger when it happens. But then in the next book, he fleshes out more of how Roland's feeling from that. So you're right. I agree with you. Actually,
the how and the why, and what did that mean?
I wasn't exaggerating when I said if you can get through the Gunslinger, then everything else afterwards is phenomenal.
That was one point. That was the one part I was like, that's it. That's how they just write that kid out. He's been with us for half the book, and now he's just that's it. I was like, oh.
I think that's a perfectly valid argument.
So then I get from the Man in Black. So the Man in Black is trying to send Roland to the Dark Tower, I feel. Mm-hmm. But he's a messenger of someone from the Dark Tower. I don't know. I felt very confused about trying to figure out the Man in Black.
Yep, that sounds about right.
Okay.
Here's but if you had the second book at your disposal like I did, because I was traveling and I was just bye, that's what I did. I was just I need more answers. What? There's how many more books? Let's do this.
Well, I probably need the next book now because
it is a mindfuck. It's fantastic.
How'd you like the voice? the person that's reading it.
It was all right until he was reading the voice of Allie in the town, and then the gunslinger and Allie had sex. It was very weird.
You know.
That was weird, but, I mean...
Oh, yeah, there is that scene, huh?
Yeah. There's multiple scenes.
That's right. See, I forgot about all that.
That's what happens.
She forgot about the sex. It's like the only time Roland got booty. In the gunslinger, yeah, at least.
All right, so, but you're gonna read the second book, correct?
Well, yeah, I'm gonna need to acquire it.
All right, so
I own the third book. I can mail it to you whenever you're ready for it. Actually, I am about like 50 or 60 pages from finishing it, so I can mail it to you when I'm done. And don't worry, I won't put any alcohol in the package, so that way it'll get to you.
No, cut out the inside of the book and then put the alcohol in it.
But you can put the alcohol in it if you're shipping it like FedEx or UPS, which we found out.
Yeah.
They are licensed to ship alcohol. United States Postal Service is not.
Yeah. Anyway.
So for all of you who are just like, well, how do I get alcohol across state lines? UPS or FedEx.
You're welcome. Or you could have just gone to their website and done research.
Well, I mean, that sounds very difficult.
Research requires work.
Yeah, that requires work. So the other part that was just weird is like the flashback scenes to like Roland's like youth. It felt very disjointed when they did that because like it would like go on for multiple chapters, like these long flashbacks. It's just like it would get to a part where it was like really excited, and then all of a sudden like the kid Jake is just like, so tell me about your childhood, and then like, and now for the next 8 chapters we're gonna flash back to him running through town and being yelled at by his like gunslinger coach, and it's just like, did this need to happen for 8 chapters? Like, is this happening? That was the only other thing that was weird about it.
I think the book is very obviously an early Stephen King book. Like, you can tell that it was not written well, like, compared to his book or really any other book. It's really not.
Well, I was telling Seraph earlier, because we were trying to piece together when the books were, because we were talking about, do we want to even talk about it and spoil it? And I was just like, that book came out in like the 80s, I think. So,
it's
and we
really...
looked, and he wrote it in like 78, and he started off with like it was like a short story sort of thing, and he released it in chapters and put it in this short story magazine. But like, I don't know if when he decided that was going to be a series, but the way that these things, the way that he picks it from the gunslinger and brings it to a later book, and just like all of a sudden you're like, oh my god, I remember that. Like, just remember that everything in these books probably happened for a reason. Like, that's one thing I realized early on. I guess early on into book 2 especially.
Now, I was interrupted when, I missed, like, probably a little bit, because I was listening to it, and then I had to stop it, and I go back to it. Like, all I know is, like, the town of Tull where Allie was, like, he, like, sounds like he killed everyone there.
Oh my god, that's one of the best parts of the book, and you missed it?
I missed part of it, so, like, I missed why he did it. Like, I know that there was, like, some other lady who seemed was, like, possessed. I got to that, but then, like...
Alright, well, we can talk about... I guess we could talk about that more later, because that would just require more explanation. That's probably not as interesting for everybody. So.
And then, like, at that point, I was just like, I'm going to keep going. I was driving, and I got interrupted with a phone call, and for the phone call from my phone, then, like, it didn't stop the book. It like, kept going. It was really weird. So, anyway, yeah.
Let's talk about some stuff.
All right, let's get into some news.
Hey.
Oh.
What?
I want to challenge you, Sarah, before we move on.
Oh, shit.
So, I have a new hobby, along with my being spun girl. Have you ever done bouldering?
Isn't that where you put, like, a whole bunch of, like, shit in a backpack and go hiking?
I guess you could, but they have indoor ones.
Yeah.
Which is what I'm doing, and it's fucking hard. And it works muscles that I didn't know existed. And I really love it, and it's really athletic, and I think you should do it. Because I think you'd like it. There's a bouldering place right near you, actually.
What are you doing?
I may be throwing down a challenge that I think you should try it.
She picked the right person to challenge, by the way. She knows that the nearest bouldering place is probably like 90 minutes away.
I'll tell you what, if you haven't done it by the time I come to visit you, we'll go together. And then I can go to 9 round because I love it.
I don't know. I really like doing my kickboxing.
We'll have a workout day.
I have a question. When Seraph said, is that where you put a bunch of shit in a backpack and go hiking? Is that accurate? Like, can I just put a bunch of stuff in a backpack and walk around and act like that I was bouldering?
I guess so.
Alright, I'm gonna boulder.
Okay.
Oh, I have 2 15-pound weights. I can put that in my backpack. Huh.
That sounds miserable. Anyway.
I'll get jacked. My thighs will be just the size of tree trunks. Chili be so happy.
I'm sure she would be.
No, if I got jacked, she'd be pissed.
If you got, like
if I got like actually jacked, like I'm talking like toned in definition. I'm sitting here and like, I'm talking like, she knows I don't have the motivation or I don't even know I can put up with it. The determination that would require. Nah, I'll just stick with having very awesome thighs, and that's about it. Just flabby everywhere else.
Okay.
I don't know. Just throwing stuff out there.
As long as you're happy.
I don't know if she's in the chat room, so that's why I was just like throwing that out there for her.
Now you can move along. Sorry.
All right, let's get into some news.
Now and here's some bullshit that happened somewhere.
Just because you boulder doesn't mean you have to stop going to 9 round. My God, I'd never stop going to 9 round. That place is amazing.
I mean, I love doing kickboxing. The problem is I just don't have time to do too much. That's the problem. I have like no time. Like that's my biggest issue. And anyway, Come for the Storm.
Mm-hmm.
We just got another backer while you were talking about bouldering, so.
Thank God, because I feel like you're getting ready to rip your hair out.
No, we've gotten 5 new backers today.
That's good, guys. Just so you know, Sarah may watch the backer report and
unhealthily.
I watch it all day.
It's unhealthy.
It's not unhealthy.
Yes, it is.
He's just really, really enthralled and works very hard. And when people back it makes me happy because that means he will take a breath.
It makes me happy too.
Yeah, and if he's happy, yeah.
So we're up to 127 backers now, which is now officially 4 more than we had last year.
So that's definitely more than last year.
We are currently at $17,475, which means we are $1,525 away from our next stretch goal. And we have less than 6 days to go. And by the time this is posted, it will definitely be less than 6 days.
Yeah.
So, I'm excited. And you want to tell folks what we just got in our email today?
2 more pin designs.
Yep, our content.
They're really, really good.
They are really good. I'm excited.
Cute.
I'm excited about them, and we may unveil them in an update on our Kickstarter tomorrow. Which, if you are listening to this show on the 24th, then it is today that it'll be posted.
Yeah. What is tomorrow? Today. Yesterday, you just...
But if you're listening to it on the 25th, then you'll have missed it, and you'll have to go back and look. Or maybe you already saw it. I don't know. Time is really weird. Just like in the Gunslinger, time gets really weird in the desert.
Oh, just wait until the next book.
Dude, just imagine, like, I want to, like, when you're listening to a book, you're always doing something while you're, like, listening to it. That's part of the convenience of listening to it. And I have very specific, like, reference points because I listened to the series twice, just so you know, Seraph. Twice. So when I listened to it the second time, I'm like, oh, I remember, I almost got in an accident while I was listening to this part when I was driving in Toronto. Like, I remember this. Oh my God, yeah. Oh,
Dude,
I remember we were landing during this part.
The part
imagine
house?
being in an airplane during certain parts.
Oh,
like, that
God.
book. Like, it's just fantastic.
I was on an airplane when I was reading. On an airplane when I was reading part of it. No, I was on the beach. That's what it was. I was on the beach when I was reading the second one.
There you go.
And then the third one, I was reading on vacation just now in Costa Rica, and I remember putting the book down and looking around at everybody, and I was like, "This is the greatest book I've ever read." And they were like, "Really?" And I described what happened, and they were like, "That's actually pretty fucking ridiculous."
Yeah,
I said yes.
It's fantastic.
Oh my god, this whole episode is going to be about the gunslinger. Sorry, everyone.
That's what. I'll tell you what. For anyone that's listening right now, if you don't find this interesting, this is the first thing that the three of us have connected on since probably we were all in the guild. Like, if we have actually fucking done anything and talked about and like participated in, like seriously, because if they both told me to do something, I would be like, maybe I'll get around to it. But I did it first. So I don't have to do anything.
You did it first.
This is the way we have to do things from now on. I'm going to tell you guys to do stuff.
You have to do it first.
No, it's going to take you guys a while to get through the series. I'm excited, though.
Oh, God. It'll be a while.
You know, listeners, you should join in. You should pick it up and read it, too, and tell us your thoughts.
Yeah, but don't tell us anything before one of us, because then I'll be really fucking pissed.
That's true.
And then you'll need one of her little friendship Mortal Kombat pictures in order for her not to be mad at you.
Yeah.
By the way, I can give you the hookup, but I need you to back for the story if you want it.
God.
But no, so Common for the Storm, Kickstarter ends on the 29th.
Yep.
And then it's
Around the
off
corner.
to the races for everything else.
Yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready to get that shit over with. I feel like I'm in a lull right now with Calm Before the Storm, where I'm like, should I be doing something? I know I should be doing something. What's going on? And it's like we can't really move until.
Well, there was something that you were going to show me how to do that we didn't get to do. We should do.
Well, get the news?
Huh? But let's get into the news.
I don't think we should do the news tonight. I don't think we should do the news. I think we should just talk about Gunslinger and then skip to
Just talk about the book some more.
Talk about the book some more.
There's at least two things I'd like to talk about. I'd like to at least address.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Okay.
All right, well, first off...
This is the king of bacon talking about bacon.
There's a bacon...
one of the things I want to address.
Well, first off, there's a bacon camp, okay? And Hollister was like, why am I not attending this? Why? Because no one told me about it before today. And today is...
You just said you don't have enough time. Just don't forget that.
Yep, he said that.
You said it.
Well, I don't have enough time.
Hypocrite!
If I would have had more time to plan for this, I maybe could have gone. But it's May 31st to June 4th in Ann Arbor, Michigan.
Well, that's not far away.
So that's why I'm not going to bacon camp. But there's a bacon camp, and I would have liked to know about this sooner. I would have liked to know more about bacon.
Sorry, buddy.
Commune with it in the forest would have been good.
No, you communing with bacon is two things I don't want to see you doing: eating and whatever else you do. Plowing, bacon.
Plowing.
All right, the one news article I before we get to the ones I know you want to get to, Ray, is a man sued his date for texting during Guardians of the Galaxy.
So
I agree.
Fucking stupid.
What, the fact that she texted during the movie, or the fact that he's suing her?
Yeah.
The fact that a person like her exists is more than enough reason to sue. He should sue her for being who she is. Like, that type of person sucks. Like, they just suck.
So they should be sued.
Yeah, they should be sued. Why not?
So he is seeking $17.31.
Exactly. That's why I love it. It's just so petty. It's just one of those things. It's like,
that's funny.
Just don't. Like,
put your phone away.
My favorite part, and I heard about this story on the radio. My favorite part of the story is he was trying to get her to stop. Obviously, she didn't. And he asked her, like, "Hey, could this be something that you did, like, outside?" So she went outside and just left.
Well, at least she left.
I know, but like at the same time, that type of person, like the fact that she was just doing that until she was told to leave, like doesn't have the wherewithal to have the concern, just care about anyone around you at all. I don't know.
So, I forgot to tell you all that I saw Guardians of the Galaxy.
Oh yeah.
And keeping with tradition, apparently this is now a tradition that I have started, or maybe Dave and I started. I'm not sure.
Pants licker?
I went to Guardians of the Galaxy and I was shit-faced. And I actually don't understand half the shit that happens. I mean, I remember it being funny and I remember it being good, but at one point I was like, spoilers if you haven't seen it, I was like, how the fuck did they get on this planet? Like, why are they here? And then it was like, oh, Rocky's in jail with that blue guy, and I don't know why. And yeah, I was fucking hammered, so I have to go back and see it again.
Thor should be fun.
We've been around Xia drunk. Like, I can't picture her sitting still in the movie theater.
Oh, no, I didn't. I didn't. I actually sat between, I sat between our buddy Daniel, Sir Culligan, and then I sat next to his big brother, Ryan. And I was just, like, giggling inappropriately through parts, I guess, that were supposed to be sentimental, like with his dad and stuff like that. I was laughing. And I would, like, do one of these by Ryan where I was like, that shit. And I'm sure that... But then Daniel and Ryan would start laughing, so I guess it wasn't so bad.
But, see, at least I can understand that, because you're drunk. I'd be like, that broad's drunk. Like, oh, shit.
Well, I mean, I wasn't, like, yelling at the screen or anything. Like, I wasn't just...
Honestly, if it was giggly, I would have probably assumed you were high, because that's usually associated with being high. But
no, I was really giggly. But no, I wasn't, like, yelling it. Fuck, if I would have done that, dang, Mark would have, like, been like, what are you doing? Shut up. Anyway, I'm just derailing the news to talk about myself.
That's fine. I get yelled at for that kind of stuff, so.
All right. Well, Ray, this next one is right up your alley. And I think you want to talk about Destiny 2.
Yes.
Coming to the Blizzard launcher.
First of all, just the fact that it's, like, you know, PC. I was worried about how it was going to run with, like, the servers and stuff. Like, I just worry about that kind of stuff when it comes to PC. Having it on the Blizzard launcher, I'm just like, yes, this sounds fantastic. Yes. Also, maybe, just maybe, we could buy it with the fact that Chile has millions in gold and WoW. The fact that I might not have to pay for that game would be fantastic, too.
Well, the fact that it'll be right in front of me now, like, on my PC is really a helpful thing.
I mean, I'm going to have to play it for both. Basically, when Destiny 2 comes out, I'm going to have 2 new games. I'm going to have one for the Xbone and one for the PC. So, I'm going to have to play both of them, because I got to keep up with everybody that wants to play with me. Very popular. Sarah, are you going to pre-order to get into the beta?
Well, I'm definitely going to get it for the PC.
So, are you going to pre-order it?
Maybe. That's the thing. So, like, I'm waiting to like pre-order when it's available through like the Blizzard launcher, because now I'm like wondering like how's it going to work if I pre-order it through like Amazon or something?
Oh, fair enough, I guess.
So, yeah, I'm kind of
I haven't thought about how I was going to buy it. So.
Yeah, like, I feel like the logistics of this are just weird now, because, like, you could pre-order it through, like, Best Buy or Amazon or whatever, but now they're saying, like, through the Blizzard launcher, so...
It'd probably just be a code.
Well, that's what I would imagine.
I would think so, yeah.
That's what everything is anymore.
But, yeah.
Like, when I got my Smurf account, I got a code.
So, anyway...
I mean, what? What did I say?
Smurfing.
Oh, nothing.
I saw Smurf the Lost Village with my kids.
Why?
Because they wanted to see it, and they're kids.
I don't think it's the same as me interrupting with my drunk story.
Yeah.
Smurf's the Lost Village, I think, would have been really good drunk. There's a lot of parts in it that were like...
Hold on, kids. We're going to the bar, and we're going to come back. Get an Uber.
There was a lot of kind of psychedelic parts of the movie. I'm not gonna lie.
Daddy's drinking again.
Oddly enough, I still trust Seraph with his own kids when he's drunk, just because, you know, I growing up, every father had a beer in their hand, and that's how I remember them. So, you know, we didn't turn out that bad, did we? No. I don't think so. I'm a terrible example of this. Anyways,
All right,
Overwatch Minor League So the only thing I can think about is if Overwatch had a minor league, is the minor leagues in baseball are all gimmicky. Like, if you're a famous person that wants to have an at-bat, they would definitely let you do it. So that's what when I think of the minor leagues, I think of that. Anyways.
So
what is this?
Okay.
Ray, you should
I'm not gonna no.
You should try and get into minor leagues.
Oh my gosh, you totally should, dude.
I literally played for the first time since whenever I said I last played. It was like 2 or 3 weeks ago. Like, I played for the first time with Chili. We played 5 rounds, and it was miserable. Like, I'm so out of practice.
Get back into it, man. You were good. You should do it. Do it. Minor League Overwatch.
We'll see how much bullshit I'd have to do to even do it.
All right. Well, in keeping with Overwatch, Minor League, Overwatch's 1-year anniversary is currently going on with tons of new skins, emotes, voice lines, sprays, all that stuff. I want the Soldier 76 skin because I think that looks awesome. The Cyborg 76, that looks pretty amazing.
There are some pretty sweet skins that I haven't. I've only seen the D.Va one and the Beekeeper May one because those are the two that Chili freaked out about.
So, well, we were also talking about the D.Va skin. Like, people were like, what? I don't know. What were you guys talking about before? Like,
I said it was Rosie the Riveter because I just don't know what I'm talking about, but I just tried to take a stab at it.
Rosie the Riveter. I'm looking it up right now.
I think it's supposed to be just more of like a 50s thing.
Type thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways,
I don't know why, but it just, that skin bothers me.
Really? That one does?
It just irritates the fuck out of me.
I'm trying.
Feels like really just. It feels like just half-assed, and I don't know. Like, I don't know. I just like think about it. Okay, hold on.
I'm trying because I've seen the reaction from the community.
Oh, I'm sure people are like, I love it.
Yeah, people are all over this skin. They think this is like the best thing since sliced bread.
Well, because I don't know, like if it was.
If you want to shit on it, shit on it. I want to hear about it.
Oh, I'm shitting on it. No, I mean, like, if it was supposed to be Rosie the Riveter, like, that's cool. That's pretty fucking cool. But, I mean, if it is, then they certainly didn't get the color scheme right. I'm talking about that plaid one that pops up in the loading, or in the BattleNet queue. Like, that's the one we're talking about, correct?
The one where
or is there different color variants of it?
I don't
know.
So I won't say what.
Yeah, the one where she's like wearing like the plaid thing with the jeans.
Yeah. Is there a different color variant of that?
No.
That is Rosie the Riveter.
Not that I know of.
Okay, well then that's a stupid fucking skin. It's her in fucking. She's wearing a flannel shirt with like booty jeans. Come on, and then you get like fucking Genji looks like a fucking praying mantis, and like Soldier 76 has glowing shit. Like, come on, people, and then you get this. Like, it's stupid. It makes me so mad. I can't speak.
Genji looks like a Power Ranger.
No, but that's what I'm saying. Like, that's so fucking cool. It's like when. I don't know, it's like when you get a male with just amazing armor and it covers his body and he looks like he's going into battle, and then you have the same exact armor piece and you put it on a girl and it's like her tits are covered. Because that's exactly what people are going to aim for when they fight. Like, I don't see any fucking booty outfits on any of the guys. Like, half-assed. Here's my plaid shirt with, like, my jeans on.
Hey,
like,
look.
Come on.
Hey, Hanzo's nipple is finally covered, so I'm pretty excited about that.
He hadn't exposed it. I didn't even notice. Holy shit.
I mean, that's not... If you're excited about the skin, that is absolutely fine. And I will never rain on someone's parade for being happy. It's awesome if you like this skin. I personally think it's fucking just kind of lame. If you're going to go after Rosie the River, then, like, put her in the same fucking outfit. Otherwise, it's stupid.
Okay.
That's right. I'm being negative for a change. I know I never get on here and shit on stuff, but that irritates the fuck out of me.
I could be wrong about what it's going after, by the way.
I mean, no, it's she has the bandana. She's got that, like, the rolled up sleeves. I mean, like it's like that, but it's not. The color scheme isn't the same, so it comes across more as just like some like 50s chick, and that to me is just lazy. It's a lazy skin.
Okay.
All right. I'm sure the chat room doesn't agree with me.
No, actually, the chat room has not like flipped out over you.
I'm
yet.
waiting on it. Somebody's gonna flip out over this rant.
But
she doesn't know what she's talking about. She doesn't even play Overwatch.
That's okay. We'll probably hear about it next week. But
Sweet.
Chris in the chat room just said, "Well, the dances are really cool." See, Chris doesn't want to cash in his friendship picture with you either to fight with you.
Okay.
Now, I will say some of the dances are pretty cool. The line dancing by McCree is actually pretty cool.
Oh yeah, dancing like that's fine.
Yeah, and if you want to like just sometimes on the show, and I'm not saying that you do this, Xia, but this just makes me think of the time that I was just like, "Fuck Overwatch! I'm never gonna play that game." I totally like had this hot like fiery like, "Oh my god, try playing the game," and it didn't just. I did not agree with me.
Yeah,
so I'm just saying, like, I remember saying something like that and just being like, God, I hope I'm not like wrong about this. And I'm waiting for the backlash, and I just ended up liking the game.
Yeah, I don't know. I think a part of it too is I'm sitting here looking at the BattleNet screen, and it's just this fucking picture of this little GIF of her just like pointing at the thing and being like, "I'm so sexy," and it's like, God bless. Like, I want to see you in your mech blowing shit up. Like, that is what makes me want to play the game, not you looking sassy in your jeggings, bitch. Like, it just doesn't do it for me. It's lame.
The jeggings comment finally got me.
I knew I was going to crack you eventually. Anyway, sorry, let's move on.
The Sombra dance reminds me of, what's that, it's, Party Rock.
LMFAO?
Yeah. That's what Sombra's dance reminds me of.
Oh? I actually don't know what all their dances look like.
It's in the link in the chat. In the show notes, the Play Overwatch anniversary link that we have. Scroll on down and you can play all the different dances.
Come on. We don't do stuff like that during the show, Sarah. We're professional. We're trying to look at the show notes and not click on links.
We actually pay attention.
Yeah.
You should be happy.
I've literally seen I've seen literally the stuff that Chili sent me, and I'm just like, if there's a Zenyatta skin, I'm sure Seraph would have already been like, all right, Ray, you're going to talk about this. So I was actually going to save my reaction. I'm guessing there isn't one then, right?
No, there's a Zenyatta's dance.
Not dance.
Well, there is.
I don't want to see it. I'm going to look at it in the game when we play.
Okay. All right. Well, anyway, and then they have some new arena maps. It looks like there's 3 versus 3, and it's like kill or be killed type deal. It's take them all down type deal.
Deathmatch.
Yep, deathmatch. Thank you, Ray. That's the term I was looking for.
It's pretty fun. There's a lot of like the best comp I've ever done was like Roadhog, Soldier, and Zenyatta. Of course, me being Zenyatta. It was a good one. We did good. Just saying.
All right, so I think that is it for news. Unless you want to rant about D.Va a little bit more, Xia. I'm not sure. Just checking.
No, I got it out of my system.
Okay, just making sure. I don't want to rush you because I want you to get all your feelings out.
No, I appreciate you being respectful of my emotions.
Good, because I don't want to have to use our friendship card yet. All right. I don't want you to like, that son of a bitch rush me and I didn't get everything out that I wanted to. God damn it. All right, here we go. Let's do some Foffs.
Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, you're cool, and fuck you, fuck you.
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
Fuck you. Fuck you, Saddam Hussein of Iraq.
All right, Ray.
Yeah, I probably should have been thinking of something. Foff to... Damn it, I don't know, man. I don't have anything this week.
All right. Props?
Sure.
To your ups to your Madden poster there?
Yeah, just big ups to Madden 94, you know? Thanks for representing all these years.
Thanks for the memories.
Yeah, definitely. But not the Fall Out Boy song. It's spelled all weird.
Let's see, Xia.
Off to that stupid D.Va fucking skin.
I knew it.
She wasn't done.
We're gonna get so many people calling in, dude. People are gonna be like, I hate Xia. I don't care. It's stupid. I love Blizzard, but I would tell whoever did that to their face, be like, come on, you could have spruced it up. You could have done something else.
This is like the butt pose from Tracer that they removed. Except that was silly, in my opinion.
I saved the patch before they removed it, just so I could have it.
Okay.
You know what? I will not bitch about the D.Va thing if there's a McCree equivalent.
What? So like a McCree in like, so he has like his cowboy vest, obviously.
Or any male equivalent, actually.
But now we'll stick with McCree here. He has his.
It feels like he fits
has like his
best.
has like his cowboy hat, vest, no shirt, jacked. Obviously, he's got a nice 6-pack. He's a little hairy. Yeah. He's got a farmer's tan from the vest. So whenever the wind blows, you can see the tan lines and booty shorts. Obviously, like I'm talking, and they're Star Spangled Banner too. Like they're embarrassing like boxers. Like that's his like. Oh my god, I'm embarrassed, but he's not.
Yes, everything you said is what I want.
I'm not sure what
I'm
just
gonna
happened.
What
do you mean?
You don't have an imagination then. I don't know.
I don't.
I was just trying to help Xia out there, trying to think of the best way to present a man in booty shorts.
Man booty shorts. I don't feel like I pull a gender card that frequently, but in this instance, yeah, I'm fucking pulling it.
I'm just trying to think like, you pretty accurate in the fact that they don't have the equivalent. Not that you should make a clamoring for one. Maybe you can get some. That'd be. I mean, I know people would probably just jump all over it, but if you got that done, I would be so happy. I would play out. McCree booty shorts would be the character I played forever.
I'll do it. I'll get on Twitter right now and be like, so we got this. Can we please get McCree booty shorts?
Well, what's the
mark?
I'm trying to think.
Hot pants. McCree hot pants.
I'm just gonna say, I'm just gonna throw this out there, but I don't think the D.Va skin's all that sexy looking.
That's what I'm saying. Like it's kind of just a half-ass. It's not even. Well,
she's wearing mom jeans.
Well, I don't think it's.
Those are mom jeans.
I think it's meant to be sassy, or like, I don't know. It's. I am just disappointed that there was effort put into a skin that probably could have gone to something a little cooler looking. How about that?
All right, fair enough.
So I'm sure somebody worked hard on that. I just wish they would have been given different direction.
Yeah, so you ended yours on a constructive note, whereas, I burned bridges. I'm doubling down. Overwatch is terrible. I'll never play it again.
No.
I'm going to play it after the show.
I respect the effort that probably went into this. I just feel that's how I felt. Yeah. And if you like it, that's perfectly fine.
Yeah, we don't hate.
Oh, we hate. We just
like in that way though.
Oh,
sure.
What I mean.
Yeah. Player hate, I guess.
Player hate. I don't player hate. Yeah, if it brings you joy, then by all means. But
we hate the game, but not the player. You know what I mean?
I thought you were supposed to hate the player, not the game.
Listen, Sarah, if you try one of those jokes again, I'm going to throw a tomato at you.
Oh, I completely forgot the show, but since we're kind of still talking about Overwatch, look, I got my Lucio Funko Pop.
Oh, that's cute.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Anyways, Sarah, how about you? I know you have. I'm sure you have something to say.
So first off, I'm going to say fuck off to my freezer. So I had a freezer out in my garage. My freezer broke, and we didn't realize it. So most of the food thawed in it, so we had to throw it all away, and then I had to go buy a new freezer. And this is a week after we just had to buy a new washing machine. So yeah, that's been fucking shitty.
Starting to think Bacon Camp wasn't such a good idea.
Bacon Camp would have been a good thing. So then another thing is fuck off to UPS. So UPS, who brings my Amazon shipments, decided it was raining and they didn't want to carry the box, which was, I guess, heavy, all the way up to my front door where it would have been safe from the rain, but instead left it out in the rain and put it in front of our garage.
What an idiot. Your door is not that far from your garage. Anyway.
I know this, but they decided they didn't want to keep walking, so they just dropped it off in front of the garage door. So when we came home, the box was soaking wet. Now,
you should totally call and complain.
Well, anyway, so in that box I had a McCree Funko Pop, which, I mean, part of the box ripped because everything was wet and stuff, and then I also got this. I got my Reinhardt Funko Pop, which you can see the bottom of the box is all warped because it's water damaged. But that's okay. I was going to take it out of the box anyway. And then, since we were talking about it, D.Va also was there. She's actually somewhat okay.
Jesus, how many of them did you get? All of them?
There was a day when they were all on sale. If you pre-order them, they're 50% off. So I just grabbed them, and I forgot about them. And then they came available on Amazon. And they just shipped them, and they shipped them.
Apparently, UPS did too.
So they put those in with my subscribe and save. So every month I get I get shakes and other stuff for the house, and I guess all that stuff was just really heavy, and the UPS person was just fuck it. So, fuck them. And leaving it in front of our fucking garage in the middle of a rainstorm.
It damaged your goods. You should totally...
So, nothing was damaged other than the boxes containing them, but it was still a pain in the ass, because the box everything was in was starting to come apart. So, I had to slide it into the garage, and then I had to just take stuff out of it, and then bring it inside from there. It was just a pain in the ass. So, yeah. Bernard says, next time ship USPS. Look.
We have feelings right now.
So, anyway.
We're feeling some type of way about USPS.
Feeling some type of way about UPS at the moment. Anyway, let's see. We have Broken Bones on Twitter says, props to Comet for the Storm and DitchCon for making it. I can't believe... I can't be there, but congrats. Also, Foff to... Well, hold on, before I say the Foff, yes. I do want to say props to DitchCon. They hit their funding goal today, so that was really exciting. How
many days are left on there?
They still have 19.
Okay.
So I've been talking with Belle, who's part of Palmcast, and I said anything I could do to help, I'll help. And me and her were friends on Facebook, and we were talking, and so I've been trying to hype up their event as much as I can, and I don't know if we actually helped, but I am so happy to see that they got funded today.
Me too. I totally backed it. If it wouldn't have funded, I would have been really upset.
I was actually wondering if you did or not.
Of course I did. I love DitchCon. After that year, I'm this is my favorite party. Fucking we bust our asses on Calm Before the Storm, and DitchCon is for me, DitchCon is one of my releases because it's so... Especially last year. It was just one of the best nights I've ever had. So yes, I definitely backed it this year. Because I missed the boat last year on backing it. I wasn't able to do as much as I would have liked, but...
Let's see. And then Bergen Bones also says, Foff to terrorists seriously attacking a teen concert. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Also, Mr. Hasu will echo that and says, Mega Foff to the fuckers that bombed the Manchester Arena. Attacking some of society's most precious lives is beyond any words I could put together. And, I don't think you're going to see any pushback on that Foff. Unlike possibly Xia's Foff on D.Va, I believe everyone is pretty much in unison that the Manchester bombing is a big pile of shit.
Yeah.
And Crystal says, props to the Flash season finale tonight. Woo. He says woo. So I put.
Woo.
I was going to say, I don't want to hear anything else about it. I'll hang up right now.
That's it. That's all he says. That's all he says.
All right.
He said woo. Does that mean anything? Is that code?
No, I just, as soon as you said Flash season finale, I'm I need to watch it after we're done playing. I'm that's right. I got to... All right, so I just want to point out, I'm trying to do something for the show image, And I looked up somebody from Here's the Storm because I'm gonna put them.
D.Va.
I'm gonna put Xia's face on somebody. And
D.Va.
Please let it be D.Va.
No joke. Like I typed in their name and all the stuff I needed, and I have a picture of a giant ass. There's some chick that's in body paint that has a giant ass. And then there's some chick just full on finger blasting herself. And I'm just like, this is when I tell you what I look for later, you're gonna laugh. Like I just think
oh my god.
This is so funny.
Man.
Because I don't do safe search. I'm all no holds barred on my search.
Wait, did you Bing it or Google it?
Well, I Binged it. Come, dude. Oh, I was not wearing it. I was wearing my Bing shirt today. Props to Muck.
Yeah, Muckluck would be very happy.
I still rock both of it. I think like he gave me 2 shirts. There's a Bing shirt and a Microsoft Geek shirt. It's pretty sweet.
All right, let's get to some haikus.
Big titties and ass. She wants to be inside you. Haikus from Xia.
Lots of D.Va rage. There should be McCree hot pants. Or a Roland skin.
Oh!
Mic drop!
Are you wearing your Sesame Street Fighter shirt?
Oh, but I am. Jinx, buddy! Yes.
I'm wearing my Peon Common Before the Storm shirt.
I see a Zenyatta shirt?
Yeah!
Yep.
Repping the wife's birthday present, you know?
Zenyatta. Whenever I'm not gonna lie, Ray, ever since you brought that up, that one episode, like every time I see Zenyatta, I'm like, oh, Zenyatta. Every time without fail.
I sometimes will say it. I'll be like, oh, Zenyatta.
Alright, Ray, where can people find you?
Twitter, RAYFYST. I don't know why.
I even tweeted a bird. I even tweeted a bird book at you.
Hey, I favorited it, I think.
I said, I'll shit in your goddamn mouth.
They will. Like, that's the thing about birds.
You can find me on Twitter at Seraphis.
ITSXIA.
You're
That's the best part. Yeah.
There's also our producer, Mr. Hasu. You can find on Twitter at MR_HASU.
Yep. As for the show, if you think that you would want to listen to more of this garbage, then you should go to thesundering.net. And from there you can find links to our pages on Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube. You can also drop us a line at thesunderinpodcast@gmail.com or call us at 323-SUNDER0. That's 323-786-3370. We are a proud member of D20 Catalyst, part of D20 Crit, and our intro is Box and Fox. Thank you for folks who submitted Foffs and Profs tonight. Questions? Nobody has submitted questions. I always just read that part. People should ask us questions.
I'm gonna put questions in there for us to answer, and I'm gonna do it. No, I gotta do the fucking image. See, if I don't do it right now, I'm not gonna be able to do it.
Yep.
Because I'd forget that I put them in there, and I would be answering them for the first time as well. So, again, I gotta do stuff first, and then
Who is this Andy guy posting up questions? Dick.
Who, Andy? Yeah. Hey, Andy.
Oh, Andy.
Hey, what? Oh, Andy. You downloaded us and invited us into your home.
Did I? I don't think I did, Vampire.
And you just wanted to be inside me.
I rescind my invitation, Vampire. Be gone.
Oh, Andy.
Like that in True Blood, I see that you get like sucked out of the doorway.
I don't know.
I did not invite you to my home.
Next time we podcast from a UPS USPS grudge match.
Whoa.
Shit, I could have made a fucking better episode.
You're still here? It's over. Go home. Go.
I love the 20.